You my new best friend that I don't know. Wherever you go, I'ma follow. I don't get stopped by the cops, so real in the pockets, it's not no danger. Follow.
Good morning, Trojans. Today's date is Wednesday, April 24th, and it is an A-Day.
The quote of the day today is, "Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence," by Helen Keller.
And attention seniors, want to win a free prom ticket? Write an opinion article for the Trojan Tribune, and if it is chosen to run in the final issue, you will receive a prom ticket. Articles are due May 7th to Miss Redfield at jredfield@petk12.org.
Miss Camacho's biology students recently participated in the Petaluma Watershed Classroom, making public service announcements, videos to help make people make the connection between water use and carbon footprint. Let's take a look at the third place winning video made by Abby Wetmore, Grace Martinez, and Hannah Malley. Congrats to all three of you.
Welcome back to the Petaluma Watershed Show. I'm your host, Captain Abby Wetmore, and today we are going to be exploring the local Petaluma River. As we can see here, the water looks pretty clean, but in some places it's very polluted. This is a huge threat to the local animals that use this river for resources. We've just received word that there is a native long-tailed weasel along these river banks.
You my new best friend that I don't know. Wherever you go, I'ma follow. I don't get stopped by the cops, so real in the pockets, it's not no danger. Follow.
Good morning, Trojans. Here's round 2. Today is Wednesday, April 24th, and it is an A-Day.
The quote of the day today is, "Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence," by Helen Keller.
Attention seniors, do you want to win a free prom ticket? Write an opinion article for the Trojan Tribune, and if it is chosen to run in the final issue, you will receive a free prom ticket. Articles are due May 7th to Miss Redfield at jredfield@petk12.org.
Miss Camacho's biology students recently participated in the Petaluma Watershed Classroom, making public announcements, videos to help people make the connection between water use and carbon footprint. Let's take a look at the third place winning video made by Abby Wetmore, Grace Martinez, and Hannah Malley. Congrats to all three of you.
Welcome back to the Petaluma Watershed Show. I'm your host, Captain Abby Wetmore, and today we are going to be exploring the local Petaluma River. As we can see here, the water looks pretty clean, but in some places it's very polluted. This is a huge threat to the local animals that use this river for resources. We've just received word that there is a native long-tailed weasel along these river banks. Now let's talk about something called our carbon footprint. Our carbon footprint is our emittance of carbon into the air. We also know that with more carbon in the air, there is more threat of flooding and loss of habitat for the poor long-tailed weasel. To lessen our carbon footprint, think of the 3 T's. Number 1, transport. 2, turn off.
Use less electricity. 3, trash. Remember to recycle.
Don't do it for me. Don't do it for them. Do it for the long-tailed weasel.
Brought to you by Friends of the Petaluma River.
Attention all girls, if you are interested in attending the XR Supergirls, it is a great opportunity for students interested in pursuing careers in science, art, and technology to interact with 3 women leaders in the field. Everyone is welcome, and it's a free event. It's aimed towards girls and to inspire female students to go into careers in science and technology through the awesome potential of XR, while providing a nurturing environment of sisterhood and mentorship from women leaders in XR. This workshop provides an opportunity for female middle school, high school, and college students an introduction to XR, including demo sessions with VR, AR, and 360-degree immersive storytelling. Students will be inspired by professional women leaders from academia and industry through mentoring and coaching sessions. Our keynote speakers will share their creative paths and their very own superpowers that help them become industry leaders and entrepreneurs in XR.
This week is our annual Rowdy Rough volleyball tournament. There is no game today, but tomorrow will be the championship game, juniors versus sophomores, and Friday will be the champs versus staff. Make sure to check it out.
Let's go juniors. All right, attention sophomores and juniors. Are you interested in joining Link Crew next year? If so, please pick up an application from the counseling office and return it by Friday, May 3rd. If you have questions, see Mr. Dosery in A4 or Miss McClelland in counseling.
Mr. Takata marine biology class went tide pooling at Schoolhouse Beach yesterday. The students had a blast exploring the mussel-covered rock and hundreds of sea anemones. They also enjoyed catching interesting creatures in buckets, like hermit crabs. They saw beautiful seaweed, a variety of animals such as various species of sea stars and crabs. During their excursion, the class spotted a close-by seal and a sea otter. A group of students even caught a bright green seal. Congratulations on an exciting trip.
And the Petaluma Youth Commission is hosting an Earth Day event this Friday, April 26th, where students are invited to meet at the Smart Station at 3:30, and your commissioners will help them purchase Clipper cards, and we can all take the train down to get soul food in San Rafael.
The performance of Once Upon a Pea is opening this Thursday, tomorrow, at 6:30. The show begins at 7. We have other performances on the 26th, the 27th, and May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Tickets are $7 for students and $10 for general price.
And if you are part of the tech or backstage crew for the spring musical, there is a mandatory meeting on the 25th in E2 at 3:15.
And now we go to sports with the one and only Griffin Epstein.
Another wonder goal! Oh my goodness! A very well played game. Let's open up those highlights. The storyline was Mandy O'Keefe for Petaluma. The Trojan ace had Casa Grande all off balance. Excellent pinpoint accuracy. Then we would head to the bottom of the sixth. Rachel Bless lines a base hit up the middle to get things going for Petaluma. She would be bunted over, and then Emma Wyand, it's a bloop single into left field. It would be first and third with one out. Still a scoreless game in the bottom of the third, and senior captain India Smith comes through. A huge base hit in between short and third. Rachel Bless would score, and then this out here would close out things in the top of the seventh, and the Trojans would defeat Casa Grande 1-0. What a performance by O'Keefe. 7 innings, just 2 hits allowed, no runs. She was dominant in helping carry Petaluma to their 11th victory in the last 12 games against Casa Grande. The Trojans go back over 500 in VVAL as well. If you missed the big game from yesterday, it's on our YouTube channel. Meanwhile, the varsity lacrosse team did not fare as well yesterday as they fell to Justin Siena 22-13. That's a boys lacrosse photo, but it's okay. There you go. Kylie Moser, Charlotte Crysdale, and Liz Monka had big games for Petaluma scoring the ball, but the Trojans' defense struggled throughout as they fell to the second-place Braves. And meanwhile, the badminton team got another huge victory, defeating Vintage in Napa 9-6. The Trojans got W's from the boys singles, #1 Cole Stremlau, the doubles team of Anton Horvath and Mikey Ayala, and the mixed doubles team of Stremlau and Eileen Ayala-Guillardo. The Trojans now need one more victory. It will be Thursday against Casa. If they win that one in the PHS gym, they will be VVAL champions, and that would be the first league pennant for badminton in 15 years. And after the girls' swim team knocked off Casa Grande last week in the swimming egg bowl at the PHS pool, Trojan Live talked to the 4x200 individual medley relay team that has recently set a school record. We talk with Abby Kreutz, Anna Larson, and Sasha Andrews. How do you guys work as a team? Relay and swim is a kind of a unique thing.
We're all friends and we all work well together and we all have strokes that kind of complement each other. We all have different strokes that we're good at, so it kind of works well together.
Honestly,
we're a medley.
We all motivate each other, push each other, so that helps a lot.
It's friendly competition, yeah.
Guys have had a really good league season. What has that meant to you, and especially the victory over the rivals?
Definitely, I'm glad we are allowed to race Casa again because we haven't in a really years for swimming. And then coming from freshman year, we're not good my freshman year, and so we just got a lot of more good people and a lot more people joining.
Yeah, now Sasha's a freshman, and now that she's here, and also Katie, who wasn't able to make it, we were able to make that possible.
The Star Trojan swimmers will beat the VVAL championships this weekend. And today, the boys lacrosse team will play against Rancho Cotati in Rohnert Park. The penultimate game of the VVAL season will help decide the final league standings. The Trojans hope to sweep the season series against the Cougars. The game starts at Rancho at 7 o'clock tonight. That's all for sports, and let's head back to the anchor desk.
Senior night is tomorrow at 6:30 for the girls lacrosse team. Come out and support the five. Wow, good job, Napua. Senior night is tomorrow at 6:30 for the girls lacrosse team. Come out and support the 5 senior Trojans in their last game at Ellison Field.
That's all for today. Tune in tomorrow and
make it a great day.
You're my new best friend that I don't know. Wherever you go, I'ma follow. I don't get stopped by the cops, so green in the pockets, it's not new.